Hello and welcome to Scrapping on the Fly. My name is Kristen and this is Around the World in 30 Days. And today I'm going to take you on an adventure to our beach house where we have not taken the luggage to our rooms yet. And there it is. I am going to use the well-traveled by recollections. And then these are my travel scraps. And I think the only pieces I use out of there are actually from the same paper pad. And then I have these Amelia Rose Class Notes decorative tape or washi. And there are 3 different ones. I use all 3 of them to some extent. Super gorgeous. And then I have these Kaiser Craft die cut shapes. And this is Collectibles Explorer. And there are tons and tons, a big old fat pack of them. And I'm going to use a few to spruce up this page. And you can see that I only have like 4 sheets of paper in this paper pad. So I really want to get this used up. And this is the time to do it since I'm documenting a lot of travel. No matter how odd my travel might be. But first I want to share this with you all. I created these last night and with Vicky Bouton's Art for Everyone paper pad, and I love how these layouts turned out. It was not for a hop, or I didn't even make a video, which I'm regretful of because I love this so much. I've got some acrylics from Paper Studio, and then those cute little wood veneers, the little heart wood veneers are from Scrapping Reflections, and that little camera wood veneer is from Etsy's, an Etsy shop called Some Assemblage Required. And I just had to share them because I love them so much. So, you got my paper. I have some embellishments. I have this fabulous picture. So, let's see how this goes. So, the first thing I did was go through the paper pad because I wanted to figure out what I was going to use. I only have so many papers, and 3 of them are cut aparts. So, I have this one with the buildings on it, 2 or 3 cut aparts. This one with the flags all over it, like the banners. I have this one, which I'm anxiously going to use, and then another cut apart. So I pull that cut apart out because I know there's at least 1 or 2 things on there I'm going to use. I pull the one with the houses or buildings on it, this orange grid paper, and I am going to use the pink paper as my base, and I'm going to cover the houses up at the bottom. I've already used this paper and fussy cut those houses on a couple of different layouts, so I feel pretty okay with covering that and not using it for that part of, that embellishment aspect. So, because while there are a bunch of houses in a row on the beach, they are not right next to each other like in this, and while that really doesn't matter, I don't want to use it for that. So, I got that down, and I left the branding strip on because it would add a little bit more of a distinction and a little bit more color. And so then I put some double-sided tape down. Actually, no, I start off by using my tape runner, which is still giving me grief, y'all. And then I put this first swipe of the washi tape down, and I thought this was like a map, but I feel like it's maybe constellations, honestly. It's in a little container, and I couldn't tell, but I think that's actually what it is. But it doesn't matter to me. I just like the look of it because I think it's really cool. So where that dark orange grid paper is behind it, I went ahead and covered it twice. And then I used the same one up there at the top. So it looks more pink because the pink is showing through. I'm okay with that. And then I use that reddish colored one in the middle. And I like the way these laid out. I did have to put some double-sided tape behind them, but most washi I do that with. I don't know how much, if this would pull up or roll up, because I don't risk it. I've bought brand new washi that has rolled up. I've bought old washi. I've bought dollar store washi. It is really hit or miss. It's just like stickers. So I usually will at least put a little bit of tape or something at the beginning and the end, and then a couple places in the middle, depending on how long it is. So I get those down, and then I get that cut apart, and I want to use that one that says pack your bag. I feel like that's absolutely appropriate. I want to use the one with the luggage, so I fussy cut the luggage up there at the top right. And then I also wanted to use a couple of the borders. So one of them just says vacation places, journey, moments, explore together, wander. So I've got that one, and it's a little red stripe, and there is some red in my picture, as well as red on the luggage that I'm going to use that is showing. So I'm trying to, and in that cut apart with the luggage. So I apologize that you can only see part of the layout right now because I had brought it closer to where I was to get it straight. I don't want to stick my head in the camera because that's, nobody wants that. Y'all don't want to see my head. You want to see what I'm working on. So I get that down, and then I have a branding or border strip that has cameras all the way across it. So I put that down in the orange to break up all that orange, as well as bring the pink down. See, now you could see it all. And I am going to, I was trying to decide if I wanted the luggage on the top or on the bottom. I decided to put it on the top, just at the very top corner. It's only barely covering one of the mini bags. And then I loosely fussy cut this thing that says pack your bag. And I tuck that in. So it's bringing in that darker color, which I don't really have anywhere in this layout, except for the camera that it's pretty much covering, which is kind of humorous. So I get all of that down, and I'm pretty happy with the way things are looking. I love the embellishments that I've used so far, and I love that I've been able to use those fussy cut or use some of those cut aparts. And now I am super excited to get into this Kaiser Craft kit because I knew there were things in here I would like to use. I was hoping I could find 4 or 5 things, and I gratefully did. I probably could have used some more, but I was happy with what I ended up selecting. So I picked this little green postcard because, interestingly enough, it is almost identical to the color in that luggage in the Pack Your Bags. And it's like a postcard. And so not like a postcard, is postcard. So I put that down under the luggage over there on the right, and I am going to cut that. And then I have this other piece of luggage that came from the ephemera kit, and I'm going to put that down in the bottom corner. There's a bunch of wood, like from the floor, as well as a blue little rug. And so I have no issue with that bottom part getting covered up a little bit. So I put that luggage down in the bottom corner. And the way it's stacked, it's almost like it's fitting right in with my luggage. And then there's a little space. I cut the part of that luggage up at the top off, and I just tucked it underneath the green postcard. And so then I'm trying to find something that I can tuck underneath that, because there's going to be a little bit of a gap next to the picture before this new circular thing I want to put in. So I just cut the rest of that postcard off, and pretty much just, it layered from that orangey pink color to the green, orangey pink to the green. And I really do like the way that looks. And I wasn't bringing in something else or adding anything else that's going to either take away or waste because it was getting tucked up underneath that picture. And then I put this travel, just arrived today. We were here, and I like that because this is the day that we arrived at our beach house, and we do a bucket brigade where we bring all of the bags up. We line up on the stairs, because it's beach house, it's up. We line up on the stairs, and we all hand things up one at a time, and then it all ends up in a big pile. We do the same thing with the groceries. And then once it's all in, we all come upstairs, take a second, and then go take all of our stuff to our spaces. So that's the way we've almost always done it since our youngest have been old enough to help. So one of the things I got out of that Kaiser Craft kit is this Adventure Awaits. And this isn't a color that's in this layout other than the luggage, but I really thought it would look good to bring that in, because I am using an off-white, I'm using an off-white background paper, which was a scrap from this collection. So I put that Adventure Awaits, and I used some twine in it. And then I find this other one that says go where you feel most alive, and I add that too. And then there's these two florals I put up on foam, which I also put that travel just arrived today. We were here. Circle embellishment. I have that up on foam as well. It's not fun foam. It is foam tape that I think I got from the dollar store. Actually, I know I got it from the dollar store. Maybe even for Christmas from somebody. In my stocking. Santa gave it to me. So I get those down, and I put a little piece of twine through that go where you feel most alive as well. And I forgot to mention, down at the very bottom right, you can see, I think you can see a little piece of washi. It's the third washi that's in this, Amelia Rose Class Notes washi, and I just put that down there because it was it's got like text print on it and some like distress space, and I thought it was really neat looking, and you can see the orange through it, and I'm totally fine with that. And then I finished my layout off with some Brutus Monroe Chroma Mist, and this is the Ornament Gold. Thank you, Sandy Steakgoddess, for telling me about that. And I just splatter that on here to bring that gold all around. And ta-da, I am done. So I'm going to show you the close-ups. I hope that you have enjoyed this. I had a lot of fun. I love these new embellishments. I am so excited about this embellishment box that I got from Piececraft Love. If you are interested, I did a box reveal. It is a mystery surprise box. So I opened that yesterday, and I think when I posted it, it finally posted this morning, like YouTube was taking a minute. So if you're interested in that, go check it out, and then go check out Piececraft Love to find your own box of Fabulous Happy. And there is also listed below all the people who are playing along with this Round the World in 30 Days, where we're scrapbooking our travel pictures or our luggage, whatever. Have a great day and happy scrapping.